Alrighty, this will be a live sort of reaction, but without. I don't have a camera, but I'll try to do reactions. And this is death. Yeah, before Sony.
But when the smoke cleared, a surprise third challenger was rising to the top.
The Sony
That should have been after
it
that
didn't
war
have just
happened.
one mascot, it had two.
Crash Bandicoot, the mutated marsupial from Down Under.
And Spyro the Dragon, the powerful purple hero of the Dragon Realm. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Eee.
Listen, I admire another brilliant doctor of science as much as the next guy, especially those with
I love that
plans to take
cartoon.
over the world. But I'm not sure Dr. Neo Cortex makes the cut.
Wow, they had an animation? I
Genius
had
who
no
made a
idea.
mutant Aussie army of animals to take over the world.
Sure, but when it came time to assign a general for this army, Cortex chose, of all things, a
I'm
bandit.
surprised Rayman isn't
Random
talking
what?
now.
You're making
Wow,
that up.
you know?
It's a real animal. Look,
Oh, hey, it's kinda cute. How's that little thing gonna take over the world?
with the Evolvo Ray, Cortex did successfully mutate it into a powerful beast. However, when he tried to brainwash the creature, he utterly failed to create his fearsome general. Instead, he got Crash Bandicoot.
So Cortex threw
Cool.
out like Crash, and Crash became his worst nemesis ever. Which is super embarrassing, cause this Banda Crash is a few snags short of a Barbie. But his physical abilities make up for it. He's got parkour skills like nobody's business.
It's true.
Appropriate, as bandicoots are excellent jumpers, similar to their marsupial cousin, the kangaroo.
He's got superhuman strength and can take a big hit and just keep on going, like an Energizer Bunny of pain.
Crash can double jump in midair, slide incredible distances, and use Crash Dash to boost his speed.
About his
He's
spinning.
also tapped into Mojo, a magic substance that's basically life energy. to
I don't
enhance
remember
his battle
that.
techniques. He's got his Norris Roundhouse and Triple Dragon, but his favorite move is the Cyclone Spin.
He can even give this move a boost for the Death Tornado technique, though this can leave him dizzy and prone to
Not
counter.
all the time.
Still, these brutal moves proved incredibly useful.
I mean, that's on a
for
daily
fellow
basis on the
Bandicoot
game.
girlfriend, Tawna.
Oh, why does she look like that? She's like really hot, but
Game logic.
not at the same time. I'm really confused.
Uh-huh. While Crash's natural abilities were enough to save her, his future battles with Cortex would require more sophisticated tools.
Yeah, like the Rad Copter Pack. He's even got himself the unicorn of motorsports, the space motorcycle. What I wouldn't give.
Okay, I thought he had a
With his
regular fight.
firepower, he carries a special bazooka that uses a naturally occurring and easily attainable form of ammunition.
I call them apples. Don't kill me.
The same kind of fruit shooter that's on his
They look
partner
like apples
suit
to
from
me.
Alien. I mean, this completely generic looking mech.
But why fruit? I can't imagine it's a particularly effective projectile.
I don't know, Wiz. Remember that time I shot you with my potato gun? You were stuck in a coma for like a month.
Wait, what? You told me I
Okay.
lost that month because my time travel wristwatch finally worked.
Oh, well, where's Crash getting all this cool tech? He can't be building
That's what
it
I thought.
himself. He's pretty dumb.
They're all thanks to his kid sister, Coco, who's 10 times the
Yeah, but where does he get a bike
Crash
from?
isn't really dumb. He just lacks communication skills. He
Aww.
actually shows many symptoms of autism. Some people with autism, known as savants, are extraordinarily gifted in particular skill sets, and I think that describes Crash perfectly. While he may not know how to hold a conversation, he is a superb athlete and puzzle solver.
Well, I'm sure it helps that he's surrounded by friends who encourage his better traits.
Hey, that was a good one.
Nice.
Like Aku Aku, his magical mask foster dad, who's basically a god. Lucky bastard.
Aku Aku's magical mojo prowess is quite impressive. He's very protective of Crash and will often step in when Crash is in
Yeah.
trouble. But not always.
Wiz, why can he teleport across dimensions on his own, but can't teleport Crash very far at all?
This is as far as I can take us. We'll have to fight our way to the robot's interior and save your sister.
Well, perhaps his fatherly intuition is kicking in, encouraging Crash to learn from his own mistakes and become his own man, or Bandicoot.
Yeah, maybe he's just being a dick.
No, he's like
Thanks to
good.
Aku-Aku and his own amazing abilities, Crash has performed some incredible feats while stopping Cortex's plans time and time again.
He's strong enough to lift his adopted brother Crunch over his head. Since Crunch is at least twice as big as Crash, that would mean Crash's strength is similar to the world's best powerlifters.
His Cyclone attack can generate enough force to lift this large boulder and throw it so hard it shatters on impact. Comparing its size to Crash, that boulder must weigh nearly
Did you
3
kick that?
tons.
He's also fast enough to outrun polar bears, which can move up to 25 miles per hour. But Crash really shines when it comes to
That's true.
Just look at how well he holds up after taking 112 falling wooden crates.
Bandicoot abuse.
Huh. Where did they all come from?
I bet it's Aku-Aku's fault. And he's right back up like it didn't even happen. What a champ.
Crash has endured an explosion of 23 crates of TNT.
But in game, you can't survive
which, given
one.
their size, could potentially level a city block. And with the help of Aku-Aku, he even survived a crash landing from outer space.
What the heck is up
What's
with
up with the
this?
This
animation?
vessel was likely falling at 17,500 miles per hour, similar to the space shuttle's typical re-entry, which means the force of its collision would be equivalent to more than 2 million tons of TNT.
Wait, but why didn't Aku-Aku just teleport them to safety?
I can't believe we're okay.
Oh, are you kidding me, Aku? You know what you did, or didn't do. But what's the saying?
He can't die, that's for sure.
Right? Plus, given how easy it is for Crash's enemies to lure him into traps, his absurd durability is crucial.
Well, Crash isn't perfect, but with his amazing abilities and a little bit of mojo, he's saved the whole world many times over.
And after years of this, he even finally learned how to speak.
Now let's go home and eat pancakes. Pancakes!
Okay.
Wait, that's it?
Well, could be any time.
Prophecy tells of a special purple dragon born every 10 generations, destined to be a hero of his age. This was the legend of Spyro.
Well, unlike some
But when the
people,
ancient dark magic
I
Mount
love
learned of
this game.
He swore to destroy Spyro
I wish
before
they
he
made
could act.
more.
By the way, there are at least 3 different timelines for Spyro.
I mean,
but we're
my
gonna
heart
stick
does
with
belong
Legend
to the
of Spyro
original
version,
ones.
because he can do pretty
But
much
this one
anything
isn't
the other ones did,
terrible.
and
I mean,
more.
it's better than
Plus, they could've
Skylanders.
seen Spyro reincarnated anyway, since that's what the prophecy says, and look, that's totally Skylands being made as
It's either this brilliant one or
All
Skylanders.
fan theories aside, Spyro was saved from Malfor's wrath by Ignitus, a guardian dragon. He decided to pull a Moses and send Spyro's egg floating down a river to who knows where. Okay, why do so many stories start with people just throwing babies into rivers? That's never a good idea.
Wrong, Wiz. It worked out fine for Spyro. He was
Well, it couldn't go back to where
Dragon
that
fighter,
mess
and
was
even
from.
without fellow dragons around,
He'd be
Spyro
dead.
grew up to be a pretty good fighter. He's strong, tough, and makes good use of his horns, tail, and claws.
But not his wings. Not yet. Without a dragon's parentage, Spyro remained mostly grounded during his childhood.
But he got pretty good at using his head. Like the fun way, not the brainy stuff. You do not want to be on the other end of his charge attack.
But one fateful day, everything changed. During a game of hide and seek with his quote,
He realized
Sparks, they
he's
got
a
into monkey
dragon.
business and, in desperation, Spyro unexpectedly breathed fire. This was Spyro's first hint that he was adopted.
No.
Hold up. You mean he was an actual dragonfly the whole time? I
The
could
face
give you
reaction.
I don't know. Anytime he saw his reflection.
This revelation prompted Spyro to go on a journey in search of his true
I'd be
home,
asking
other
questions
dragons.
if I saw
Well, then
myself
Sparks
as a
tagged along
dragon
to
and not a
find
dragon
treasure and
army.
protect his dragon brother from harm.
Not like he needed it. He's the chosen one, bitch. He's got a bunch of awesome dragon powers.
As a purple dragon, Spyro was not limited to just his fire breath. After finding and rescuing 4 great dragon guardians, they each became his teachers.
I didn't know he had that kind of animation.
Ignite
I'd
it.
have to look
Spyro
into
had to
that.
control fire and focus it into huge blasts. Voltaire showed him how to use electric breath to stun enemies and toss them through the air. Cyril taught him to freeze foes solid and fire ice shards. And Parador showed him how to use earth breath to split rocks and roll up into a ball.
Spyro also honed his physical and chi combat.
That's not what I love about it.
Dragon combat.
Yes,
Oh, and
it's
he
just
finally
like
learned
good
how
to
fly.
fight with him.
Time.
Speaking of which, Spyro learned how to briefly slow down time to improve
Like a
his
boss.
Oh, damn! But all of this led to
Best
Spyro
combat.
learning the ultimate element. The convexity breath.
ether.
Convexity.
It's ether.
No,
I call it
call
a move.
convexity.
Oh, okay. Purple
That's
dragons
the
like
a
Spyro
move
can
that
use
he
a
can do.
mysterious energy that is essentially the spiritual life force of the universe. While it's never officially named in canon, lead concept artist Jared Polin has gone on record to clarify its name and properties, and he calls it ether.
Lol.
Boomstick.
Don't convex me, Wiz. True fans know I'm right.
Ether is an extremely powerful element which binds the fates of the living and the dead.
But he has used that
From the four
on
elements
the
to create energy,
later
which,
game.
according to Poland, has power comparable to that of an atom smasher.
Isn't that the thing that shoots an atom around at light speed for all sorts of sciencey stuff?
Yes, they're particle accelerators with a moving photon beam containing 362 megajoules of energy.
Yeah, I said that.
This beam can slice through a human skull in a nanosecond.
Dang.
Like what happened to Russian scientist Anatoly Bugorsky when he stuck his head in one of them.
Why the hell would he do that? God, being Russian must be...
Oof.
Bugorsky took a beam less than a molecule thick through the skull, which obliterated all matter in its path in an instant. While he survived, half of his face around the microscopic hole in his head swelled, peeled apart, and was permanently paralyzed, while he experienced a blinding light he described as brighter than 1,000 suns.
Hey, Spyro, what was that about?
You have that power?
I just felt like I had to hit it. And when I did, the
Oh.
sun surged through my body.
Just imagine if that beam was the size of Spyro's super breath. No,
Well, there's
we
the
don't
clue.
have to. We've seen what it's like when he killed the Ape King.
Of course, Spyro's ether powers have other uses.
Spyro is
such
OP.
as curing his fellow dragon Cinder of Malfor's corruption.
Is he shooting ghosts at her?
Spirit something.
What kind of magic were they smoking
Maybe.
when they came up with that?
But ether is dependent on a balance between light and dark. Should a purple dragon fall prey to their own anger and hatred, they risk being consumed by dark ether, or nether,
But it looks
into a
definitely
black,
cool.
rage-filled form.
Spyro's a really nice guy, but as Dark Spyro, he lets loose. He's stronger, faster, and
And
way
killed
more violent.
Unfortunately, when
False.
Spyro's consumed by dark ether, he
Revenge.
cannot return to his old self on his own. But with friends like Sparks and Cinder at his side, he's always found his way back.
Through the
Yeah!
power of love.
I love them too.
Right, Spyro?
You gotta believe.
With all these
Spyro
powers
X Cinder
and
for life.
Spyro is a force to be reckoned with. He's pretty quick, outracing biplanes that can fly over 159 miles per hour.
He's pushed a gold standard.
I didn't know it was gold. I thought it was
And
just
he's pretty tough,
clay.
claiming his scales are impenetrable.
So I'm electricity proof too? I knew my scales were impenetrable, but now this?
A bold claim, but let's look at the facts. Spyro once took a punch from this massive magma golem,
True.
which then lost its arm and replaced it with a cathedral tower. This cathedral is very similar in size to St. Stephen's Basilica, a Roman Catholic church in Budapest, Hungary. By taking the height, length, and depth of the basilica and adjusting for empty space, we can estimate the arm's mass to weigh over 400,000 tons. Assuming a low-end punching speed of 15 miles per hour, that of the average humans, the golem must have hit with at least 1.9 million tons.
One hit, you'd be
And
dead.
after getting
Really.
all these powers, saving the dragons, and defeating the Dark Master himself, Spyro tapped into ether one last time to lift
Yeah.
all the exploding
OP.
things back together. What? How the hell? How?
I'd say a mix of the power of love, magic of friendship, and a smidgen of prophetic destiny.
Wiz, I want a pet dragon more than anything.
It's a sad sight, Sparks. Another noble warrior falls victim to the plague of love. Just look away.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, let me tell you about the mascot of good food.
I should have taken to the classic Spyro account though.
Now, you're probably shouting at your screen, where do I sign up? Well, Blue Apron is treating Death Battle viewers to $30 off your first order if you visit blueapron.com/battle. So check out this week's menu and get your $30 off at blueapron.com/battle. But right now, it's time for a death battle!
He faced himself on the floor. Oh look, it's Spyro from Heroes Tale.
Weird. What are you doing?
That sounds like a bee. Aww. Does he like not dragonflies? Monster!
Sparks! No!
Burn him! He killed Sparks! This makes me want Spyro to win even more.
Alright. You asked for it!
They burn. Yeah. Your shield's gone. Can't you just cyclone the fire? Come on, Spyro, aim! Turn him into chicken. What the heck is he wearing? Ah. And it's not apples.
Was that a fruit?
He's frozen up. That's actually not bad. God, I've never seen him using it that fast.
Right.
Yeah, Crash, tell us. He's not usually like this in their combat. Where?
I'm done with this.
They're using that. Seriously? Wow, he turned him into crisp.
Nobody
All spot. So. What's Crash even doing? It's just like, yep, I know, so I'm just gonna
Spyro
sleep
had plenty
now.
of obvious advantages. His speedy flight let him control the pace of the battle, and his elemental arsenal gave him a much wider variety of attacks than Crash had ever seen in a one-on-one fight. Even with his extraordinary puzzle-solving skills, Crash was simply overwhelmed.
And too calm.
Surprisingly, this wasn't nearly as one-sided as it looked on paper.
With the strength to throw an 8-ton boulder,
Really?
Crash was actually stronger than Spyro.
Stronger? That's
Them had survived
a bit of a
around
stretch.
2 million tons of force. How convenient. It's almost like they planned this all along.
To be fair, we did have to lowball Spyro's durability against the Golem's punch. However, both of them had shown durability, which far exceeded much of their attack capability.
So even with his gadgets, Crash really didn't have a good way to hurt Spyro very much. But the funny thing is,
He has close
Spyro didn't
combat,
have many
right?
attacks that could firmly hurt Crash either. They were both just too tough.
Well, until Spyro used the Ether Breath, which could literally break matter apart at an atomic level. Not even Aku Aku could save Crash from a beam that intense.
I guess Crash just couldn't.
Woo!
The winner is Spyro the Dragon.
That's what you get from hitting Sparks like that, my god.
You can get it by clicking the link below. And if you guys want to see exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box over there, first membership trial.
Pit and Sora. Ooh.